All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in here. We have the Moncton Badgers taking on the Harvey Lakers at this BNB U16 tournament. It's the round-robin stage, and we've got the Lakers, who are currently 1-1 after a big victory over the River Valley Ravens and a tough nail-biter loss against the Hampton Huskies, taking on the undefeated Moncton Badgers. Right now, Moncton favored to win. They won both their games quite handily. Lakers have their work cut out for them if they want to make the gold medal game here. Here's Colby Cleghorn with a shot, and that falls short. Still scoreless here in the first quarter. And now that's Dan Mora calling for some movement from his Badgers. Ryan McElwain on him all the way. Hands the defense off to Connor Little. Zach Bagan moving the ball around, and that's off the foot, I believe, of Luka Kurinik, who fumbles it, and now it's the Lakers. Still scoreless here. These teams go back end-to-end, trading offensive chances. Ryan McElwain now moving around. Jake Riley setting up a nice pick for him. Now here's Colby Cleghorn driving through. That's no good, but he will draw the foul. So Lakers get a chance to score first. It's like Zach Bagan, a grade 9 student. Of course, these are not technically school-affiliated teams. They are club teams. Harvey tends to pull mostly from the Harvey High School population. Not sure where all these boys from Moncton are. A lot of school options. As Cleghorn strikes first. So Lakers are up 1-0. Second up and good. So there you go. Lakers up 2-0 here in the early going with a little under a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's number 14. You know, I don't have a number 14 on our roster, so not sure about that name. Or a number 21, actually, come to think of it. Some of these names may be off. Let me go through. Yeah, you know, these Moncton names are not necessarily consistent with the names I've gotten here, but we'll try to get you through either way. Here's Moncton again calling for some picks, and this time it's McElwain committing the... Oh, no, never mind. That's number 21 for Moncton. Bit of an aggressive block, so Lakers get the ball now. Off to a good lead. As we said, Moncton won both their games quite handily, so Lakers looking for a bit of an uphill climb, but they're off to a good start so far. Here's McElwain to Cleghorn. Cleghorn faking the move, drives in and scores. There's two more. Lakers got a couple more points on the board. There's Marcos creating a bit of a turnover there. Jake Riley with a good offensive chance. And now it's Moncton the other way, coming with speed. Nice little backdoor pass by Moncton. Can't get it though, and here they are around the perimeter. Passing into number 21. There's a good shot, and he will draw the foul. Couple of Lakers in the area. Let's see who the guilty party is. Number 7, looks like that's Connor Little, his first foul, and Lakers' first of the quarter. Well, we're waiting for the foul shots here. Should say a big thanks to Delaney McElwain and Aaliyah Nesteruk for hopping up to the skybox and allowing us to do some commentary here. It was going to be a silent stream about 5 minutes ago until those two stepped up, so big thanks to them. Want to thank as well our minor officials. Looks like down there it's Ali Sirwa, Violet McDonald, and Luke Riley, who is in grade 11. And if you were tuning in on Thursday to our JV boys game, I apologize for getting his grade wrong. Luke is indeed in grade 11. He was not held back. He is a grade 11 student here at Harvey High. Too old for this team, but helping out regardless on the score sheet. Lakers up 4-1 here and pressing in the defensive zone, but Moncton gets it out here. It's a 2-on-1. Nice pass over number 21. That's two more. Don't have his name. I think I'm going to have to throw some of these Moncton names out the window that I have. Maybe I'll go down at halftime, see if there's an updated program. McElwain, long pass over to Jake Riley. Riley fakes the move, but defender with him all the way, trying to spin, can't get around. Finds Cleghorn, who finds some space. Dump pass out to Connor Little, who shoots for 3. That hits the rim, and it's no good. Double team now, and Lakers are going to get the ball. Nice aggressive play on defense from Cleghorn, and Marcos Herrera's the last name I have. I know I've gotten Morales at a certain point as well. I'll have to double check that with him as well. Here's Cleghorn now, shoots for 3, and it's good. So that's 7 points, all off the hands of grade 10 student Colby Cleghorn. He started for the senior boys this year at just grade 10, if you need a sign of how dominant a player he is. This is really his time to shine. Here's Jake Riley moving around. Looking for McElwain. It's picked, it's kind of disruptive there, but Connor Little still maintains possession. Good heads-up play by Little at the corner. Here's McElwain now shooting 3, and it's good. Lakers out to a great start here, coming out motivated to make that final game. As we mentioned, Lakers 1-1 in the round robin so far. Moncton is 2-0, so Lakers do have their work cut out for him, but there's a 3-point shot by number 6. The name I have is Luka Karinik. I don't know if that's the correct player. Cleghorn with the layup attempts. That goes awry, and now it's Moncton. Really going back and forth now. Fast-paced start to this first quarter. 3-point attempt again by number 6. This one goes wide. Cleghorn has it. Gets it over to McElwain. McElwain moving around. Finds some space just at the elbow and puts up another 2. So Lakers extending their lead. And here come the Badgers in response. Good shot from just outside the foul line, but it falls short. McElwain starts the counterattack for the green and gold. Or rather, just green, I guess. Moncton is wearing gold, so Lakers predominantly green, as we're going to get some substitutions here. Ethan Moorcraft and Nolan Smith are checking in. Based on the rosters I got a couple days ago, Lakers by far have the youngest team at this tournament. They do have a few grade 10 students, 2 of whom are on the court right now in Cleghorn and Little, but they also have 3 grade 8 students. Nolan Smith wearing number 11 is one of them out there now. Loses footing as we had a stoppage in play. We might need to get the mop out. Don't usually see that in the first game. And no one seems to be checking the spot. Must have been just lost the footing there as we got a substitution here. Number 6 is going to check out for Moncton. Had a few nice 3-point attempts. Number 20 is checking in for him. Moorcraft on the defense, but Badgers get it out to the 3-point line. Here's a 3-point shot that goes in very cleanly. Number 15 for Moncton. And now here's defending. Nice stand-up on McElwain, but McElwain recovers well, makes a move to get around him. Dumps it out to Moorcraft, who gets it to Smith. Here's Connor Little now, faking the move, back outside to Smith. Smith looking to drive in from behind the line, but he steps out of bounds. Lakers will turn that over. And it's 12-8 now, I believe. And here comes Moncton in response. 3-on-2. Nice pass around again to number 21. They've gone to that well a couple times, have the Badgers. Lakers are going to want to watch that offensive chance. Here's McElwain now. Nice moves to evade the defender's shot, just a little short, and that's claimed well by Moncton. Cleghorn tries to disrupt. No good there, and Moncton gets it over just over the 8-second mark. Here's a 3-point shot from number 5. That'll bounce out, and Cleghorn has the contested rebound. Finds Connor Little streaking up the side, and there's a foul, as I believe that's number 15 getting called for Moncton, and indeed, yeah, we'll wait for that to go up on the scoreboard. Thanks to Ali Sirwa for putting that up, and Luke Riley for noting it down. And here's Connor Little at the line. Lakers 2 for 2 so far. Colby Cleghorn successful on both his shots. Connor Little keeps them an even 3 for 3. Little wearing number 7. He was wearing number 2 or 3, I want to say, with the senior boys earlier in this season, but where it's a U16 team, he doesn't have to compete with Colby Nicholson for that number. He's going to claim that with these guys. Here's McElwain, still in the familiar number 4, and that falls short. And Moncton the other way, coming in with speed, number 11. Nicely done there to pull the Badgers even with the Lakers now, and here's a whistle as Moncton with some energy. You can hear the stands as well. Moncton got some supporters. As Finn Vautour is going to check in. Vautour, very skilled soccer player with the FDSA Soccer Club in Fredericton. did not play basketball for the Lakers at the high school level, but chipping in on this game as he's got the ball now to put in. Moncton has taken their first lead of the game. Here's Cleghorn looking to recapture some of that lead after a strong start. Lakers have let the Badgers claw back into this. Vautour throws to the line, finds Nolan Smith around the perimeter. Smith looking around to Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn driving in, almost lost control of the ball, and that's batted out of bounds by number 7 of the Badgers. So Lakers have it, but there's only 5 seconds left on that shot clock. So they're going to need something quick here. It's Connor Little putting in. He's got Cleghorn, Moorcraft, Vautour, and Nolan Smith to look for. Finds Vautour. Swung out to Moorcraft. Moorcraft shoots for 3. And that rims out Moorcraft, a very strong three-point shooter, especially at grade 9 only. Vautour also in grade 9. And Nolan Smith, as we mentioned, in grade 8. So a young squad here. Not 100% sure about the roster accuracy I have for Moncton. As we have a whistle now, and that's a timeout called after jumping out to a big lead and now surrendering it to Moncton. Lakers trail by 4, and coaches Mike Fletcher, Christian Breed, and Brett Curtis are going to call a timeout and kind of calm the troops. Alright, so the Badgers come back. They're up 17-13 after a bit of a slow start. Lakers come back as well with the personnel change. We've got Hudson Mason, yet another grade 8 player. And actually there are 3 on the roster, but I only see 2 dressed today. Jack Gillespie, wearing number 2, is also on the roster for the Lakers, but he's not on the bench or the court right now. So Lakers with 9 players, Moncton with 10, as McElwain drives up the court. He's guarded well by number 9. Pick set by Mason, and McElwain gets it around to Vautour. Vautour trying to drive in, and guilty of a travel. So that's too bad. He had a nice jump pass out to McElwain, but Lakers will not get any points on that offensive chance. Here come the Badgers in response. Connor Little providing defense, but 15 with the nice wide step around it. Almost sealed the deal, but Lakers lucky to escape without surrendering points there. Here's McElwain again. Has some energetic defenders, but still manages to get some space. He shoots and scores. So 7 points for McElwain, 7 points for Cleghorn, 1 for Connor Little. As Lakers have 15 on the board, they trail by 2. Moncton calling for some kind of offensive movement. Ball comes to number 9. Ooh, nice dump pass out to number 7 of the Badgers, who extends with the steal now. But he's lost it, and Finn Vautour has it for the Lakers. Here he comes, wearing number 3 up the left flank. Hands that off to Connor Little, back to Vautour. Cleghorn now at the top of the key, driving in, and guilty of a travel. Those points will not count. As we'll get a stoppage in play, a couple starters will rotate back in. It's Jake Riley and Marco Serrero are going to check back into the game. They join Cleghorn, Mason, and McElwain. Whistle there, and I think that's a foul on Ryan McElwain, potentially. Yep, it is. His first. Lakers' second of the quarter, with less than 2 minutes to go. Lakers 2 fouls, Moncton 3. Neither team really in too much trouble in that regard. Here's McElwain staying with the Badger attacker. And that's a nice move by Cleghorn to make some space. Ball rolls out. Jake Riley looking for a friendly face, looking for a green jersey. Passes to a gold one instead. As the ball goes down, there's a bit of a melee there. Moorcraft's going to check in, and Colby Cleghorn will finally grab a breather. And here's Hudson Mason now to McElwain. McElwain up over the line. Slows it down around the outside. Reverse handoff to Herrero. Herrero with the feedback, and that will hit the rim and bounce out. Lakers still trail by 2 as we approach the final minute of play in this first quarter. Hudson Mason trying to stand up the defender, slows him down but still gets around. From the ground, back to 15, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a three-point attempt from the Badgers. That's no good. McElwain has the rebound now. He's going to let his boys set up. He drives around, shoots from just outside the key. That goes wide right. And the Badgers have it. Good spin by number 15 of the Badgers. We don't have the correct names, but we'll try to get you those at halftime when we have a bit of a chance. And now here's McElwain trying to get around Moncton, guilty of extending. And that's number 7, his first of the afternoon. Badgers 4th with 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McElwain now, calling out the play on the run. Herrero gives him some space. McElwain shoots for 3. That hits the rim, but bounces out. And now there's a turnover called. It's a 2-on-1. Here's McElwain all alone, and he goes up. He's guilty. He draws the foul, rather. That may be the second for number 15. Let's wait for it to go up on the board, but it is indeed. So this will put the Lakers into bonus in the last 15 seconds of the quarter. McElwain would have been shooting anyways. It was a shooting foul. Has a chance to secure a couple more points. First one will bounce out. So Lakers 60% from the line this quarter. It's McElwain trying to get that up to 66 with a successful shot here. And he does. So Badgers have it, 15 seconds on the clock. Lakers with a full court press. McElwain again on the defense, almost pinches the defender at the line. Long pass. It's contested, and that'll go out of bounds. Lakers are going to get it. Nice defensive work, so just under 6 seconds left. They have a chance if they're very quick here. Long pass over to Riley. Riley crosses over the line. Gets it to Hudson Mason in the corner. Mason's got to shoot. He does. And it's no good. So after a tough-fought first quarter, Harvey jumped out to a good lead. Moncton battled back, and they are now up 17-16. 5 fouls, though, for the Badgers in that first quarter. We'll keep an eye on that as the game goes on. Both teams with relatively short rosters, as we mentioned. Lakers only 9 players dressed. Moncton with 10. So could be an issue for the coaches now. The coach I have listed for Moncton is named Will Chin. As we mentioned, some of the numbers are not necessarily accurate, and I'm not sure if I've got those names correct. But either way, and also there's another guy up there. So the fact that I only have one coach's name kind of leads me to believe I may not have all the correct information up here. So big thanks to those Moncton coaches, though, for getting their boys ready, as well as the 3 coaches for the Lakers, Michael Fletcher, Christian Breed, and Brett Curtis. They put in a lot of time on this team. This tournament was supposed to happen last weekend, but unfortunately the big snowstorm put a halt to that. And big thanks to Delaney McElwain and Aaliyah Nesteruk. We'll take a break and we'll get right back to you. Big thanks to our minor officials down there. It's Ali Sirwa working the scoreboard, Violet McDonald on the 24-second shot clock, and Luke Riley keeping track of things on the score sheet. Big thanks up here in the booth as well to Delaney McElwain and Aaliyah Nesteruk, kind of taking on some duties at the last minute, but we do appreciate that. It does allow us to do commentary for this stream, which we'd always prefer to do, just got to have the bodies to do it. So big thanks to them for chipping in to allow that to happen. Nice positioning there by Jake Riley to receive that pass from the Moncton player, but unfortunately for the Lakers, they can't convert. Nice points by number 21. He's scored 6 or 7 from that exact position, right under the net to the left. Lakers are going to have to watch him on those 2-on-1s. He's received the pass 3 or 4 times with very little opposition. Here's Cleghorn responding with 2 of his own to keep it to just a 1-point deficit. These teams matching up pretty evenly so far, but again, it's number 21. We aren't keeping full track of points for the opposition, but I gotta think he's at least 8 or 10. Very strong player defensively as well so far, as Connor Little tries to keep that ball in. Can't quite swing it though, so Moncton will get a chance to extend their lead here. Here comes number 5 up the sideline. McElwain staying with him all the way. Hands it off to Connor Little, looking inside for 21, and it's good. That's got to be double digits now, as Moncton extends their lead. Cleghorn looking to respond. Trying to drive around, but draws a foul here. And this may be where the Lakers have a bit of an advantage. They drew 5 in the first quarter, and they draw another one now. Relatively clean, only 2 players with 1 foul, Connor Little and Ryan McElwain. They are both starters, something you want to watch out for, but here in the early going, they are looking okay. Here's Marcus Herrero in from about half court. Lakers still have it though. Ryan McElwain from the 3-point line, it's no good, but Herrero on the rebound. Lakers doing really well on this offensive possession, maintaining control of the ball, getting second, third attempts, and again, Cleghorn driving in. He draws another, and he's going to the line. This is number 21. As Badgers coaches remind them, that's 4 fouls they've taken in a row. Not a place you want to be in. A second foul for number 21. Cleghorn goes up and good, so he is a perfect 3 for 3 from the line so far. Second shot up, and it's good as well. 4 for 4, so Cleghorn with 4 points this half to keep the distance respectable for the Lakers. As here comes number 14 for the Badgers. Passes number 9 in the corner. Dribbles around, Connor Little with him on defense all the way. 14, stutter steps, then drives in. A little too much power on that, goes around, but Badgers have the rebound. Here's number 14 under the net, out to 21. 21 with the spin and shoot, and it's good. Nice little turnaround to get some space. Sometimes that body width is all you need, as ball poked away by a couple Badgers, but McElwain maintaining possession. Very good ball handler, and Cleghorn trying to pass that in the air. Feet landed just a moment too soon, so he is guilty of the travel there. Lakers trail by 3. Little over 2 minutes have elapsed in the first quarter as Moncton bring it up with speed and then slow it down for a 3-point attempt. Whistle now. Not sure what that call is. Doesn't look like a foul. Some kind of minor infraction. Herrero now spinning around, caught at the line with the defender, but he gets around with speed, dumps it out to Connor Little, who shoots for 3. Little, a fairly strong 3-point shooter, but hasn't been able to get going so far this morning. As Nolan Smith's going to check in for Connor Little. Smith, a grade 8 player, had a very successful middle school season. Not sure exactly how it ended. I think they won one of the banners. I don't really know how the middle school banners work, but Nolan Smith had an outstanding grade 8 season. He's looking forward to joining these boys in high school next year, getting a bit of a taste of ball at this level now. Here's Jake Riley after a bit of a melee on the ground. Ball comes out to the second level, and it's Smith winning that 50-50 ball. Nice tenacity by the younger player. Shot from Herrero falls short, though, and Moncton have it. Foul now, and I think this is going against Smith. A little too aggressive on defense indeed. It is his first, as Ethan Moorcraft's going to check into the game. Marcos Herrero will grab a breather. And here's number 5 now. Passes over to 14, back up to 5. 21, getting himself just a touch of space, and he puts 2 more to extend the Moncton lead. Big 7-point lead now for the Badgers as McElwain tries to bite into it, can't quite make it happen. And here, ball goes up. And we have another timeout called. I believe this will be the Lakers. Let's wait for the call from the officials. Timeout. It is indeed the Lakers using their second timeout of this first half. Big thanks to both officials as well. We didn't catch their names at the beginning of the game, but we appreciate their time in making these games possible. So after coming into the first quarter down by 1, Lakers now trail by, I believe that's 8 or 9. They trail by 9. They've only put up 4 points to Moncton's 12 this quarter. So not a great position to be in, especially after the strong lead. Lakers have shown they can hang with this team. Moncton certainly the favorites, but Lakers definitely not out of the question. They could pull off an upset victory here and finish 2-1 in round robin, and probably, actually, yeah, they would in all probability. Oh no, you know what? Let me see here. If they won, it would set up an interesting tiebreaker scenario because they'd be 2-1. Moncton would be 2-1. Hampton playing River Valley. River Valley has lost both of their games. Hampton dropped 1 to Moncton, but beat the Lakers in a nail-biter last night, 97-94. So if Hampton were to also finish 2-1, you'd have a really interesting 3-way tiebreaker where each of those top teams have beat the others. You'd get into point differential. Hampton with a 3-point victory would maybe have a disadvantage there. So if Lakers can win by more than 3, they might punch their ticket to the finals later this afternoon. If not, they will play the third place game at 1:15. Here's Colby Cleghorn going up. That's no good. And now if the Moncton Badgers are fast, they have a 2-on-1. Ball overpassed a little bit, so Moncton has to slow down. They have possession, though. Here's a 3-point attempt from number 6. It's no good, and Nolan Smith gets that rebound over to McElwain. Here's Cleghorn up the left flank. 1 man to beat, and he's good for 2. Cleghorn with 13 points on the morning so far. He is your leading scorer for the Lakers. Not sure on the Moncton side, although number 21's put up some solid points. That is a dead ball. So even though it fell through the baskets, it did hit the rigging up at the top of the net first, so that will not count. As Moncton makes a personnel change, number 11 is checking in, number 9 grabbing a breather. And here's Smith looking for a friendly face. He finds Colby Cleghorn up the right flank. Cleghorn driving to the middle, reversing now, fakes the pass across, back to Ethan Moorcraft, who puts up 3. Nice work by Moorcraft. That's one area. I know the Lakers are a very strong 3-point shooting team. They've got a few weapons from distance. I haven't seen Moncton really attempt that part of the game. Of course, I've seen the Lakers play a lot more games than I've seen this Moncton squad, so who's to say what strengths they have that we haven't seen yet here in the first couple quarters. Foul on the Lakers. Let's see who the infraction was committed by. Either way, it will be number 21 shooting for Moncton, as Lakers taking the first shot to go over some strategy. It is Colby Cleghorn's first. Lakers second of the quarter, 4th of the morning. No player with more than 1. As Lakers get back in a position, it will be Cleghorn and Riley attempting to box out and secure the rebound. Ball goes up, and Cleghorn also goes up to get it. So nice work by the Lakers escaping without letting Moncton extend the lead. Here's Moorcraft for 3 again, and it's good. Another clean shot, and what a way for the Lakers to claw back into this thing just like that. They trail by only 1. As Cleghorn and Moorcraft have bitten into that big 9-point lead coming out of the timeout. Great work by the home side. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Shot from outside. It doesn't hit the rim, but Badgers are there. Number 5 putting up the rebound nicely. And here's McElwain getting by the triple team. Really nice work over to Moorcraft for another 3. This time it bounces out. Third time is not the charm for number 5 in the green jersey. And here's number 5 again, but we have a whistle. And that's, I believe, a push from Moorcraft. It is indeed. So now Lakers with 3 fouls on the quarter. Moorcraft's first, as we're just over the halfway mark of this second quarter. Here's Connor Little checking back into the game. Finn Vautour is also hopping on as Lakers readjust their defensive assignments. And here come the Badgers. Turn and shoot from Moncton. And Ethan Moorcraft secures that rebound nicely. Here comes Connor Little up the sideline. Little driving in. He looks for a shot, can't quite push it up. And Moncton recovers 3-on-3. Moorcraft staying with his man, but the nice spin creates a bit of distance. And Moncton, after letting the Lakers pull to within 1, have scored a few points. We got a whistle here. Not sure what this was. Got a couple Moncton players tying shoes. Maybe one of them was down before the whistle. So referees just stop and play for safety's sake. No fouls or anything on the board, so that may be what it was. Here's Riley, another whistle though. Yeah, just waiting for the shoes, I think. I don't know if I've seen that stoppage of play for tying shoes. Here's Cleghorn. Driving around, looking to get in, but too many defenders there. We got a whistle and foul call. Don't know which side it's going on. Looks like number 6 on green. Yep, indeed, that is Colby Cleghorn's second. And now the Lakers with 4 fouls. It's them who are getting into a bit of foul trouble. And Herrero's going to check in. McElwain as well. Didn't see him come off. Not sure who else is coming off. But either way, here's number 5 for Moncton. Gets it over to 15 for a 3-point shot attempt. That's high and bounces out, but the Badgers have the rebound. Looking to drive in. Number 11 gets it out to 20. 20 with the shot. It's no good, but on the rebound, number 5. He's done well securing rebounds. Has number 5 in the gold jersey. His name might be Dan Mora, might not be. We'll try to confirm those at halftime. Here's McElwain shooting 3, and it's good. So he's up to double digits this morning, 11 points off the hands of number 4 in the green jersey. Grade 9 student, but was the 6th man for the Lakers senior team, and I expect will be a starter going into next season. As we got a whistle here, ball out of bounds. Hudson Mason's going to check in and give Moorcraft a breather. And here's Moorcraft to McElwain. McElwain trying to pinch up the left flank. Gets it to Moorcraft, who's going to shoot for 3. And that almost goes. Herrero on the rebound, fakes the shot, gets another one off, but it's no good. And now here's Moncton calling to slow things down. Little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Lakers still trail, not quite as much as they did earlier, but down more than they'd like to, and that's not going to help. There's 2 points from number 7 of the Badgers. Here's McElwain, pinched at the line, but finds Herrero, who comes back to help out. Here's Herrero now. Nice movement in the key. And there's 2 points for Marcos Herrero, grade 10 student. Coming to us from Spain. Not sure where he's from in Spain. Probably should ask. Here's Moncton looking to respond with the shot from the elbow. Nice work by number 11 of the Badgers. Jumping to keep that ball in. Those are always risky plays. You don't have a lot of control over the ball. You risk sending it to an opponent, but he found a teammate right at the 3-point line. Too bad Moncton couldn't convert. Here's McElwain with speed. Almost converts, but it's no good. Our cameraman shaking her head. I think she knows he can do better. And here he comes again with a shot at redemption. But he's going to slow things down, let the team set up. Little over a minute left to play. Now driving in, but the ball poked away by Moncton. Out of bounds, so Lakers will get possession, and Jake Riley's going to check back in. So Lakers have 4 of their starting 5 out there. It's Riley, Little, McElwain, and Herrero. Hudson Mason, the 5th player, in a green jersey. Herrero finds Riley. Riley driving in, gets some space, moves around, but the shot just falls short. And now here comes the Badgers. Here come the Badgers, rather. Ball handed off back to number 5 around the perimeter. Looks inside for 7. Back out, swung around. 3-point attempt is no good. Here's Marcos Herrera on the counterattack. Lakers want to be quick to get as many points in before the end of the half as they can. McElwain with a long 2. That's good. 35-37 now. Less than 30 seconds left to play in the first half. As number 5 calling for some movement. Here's 20 driving in. Nice stand up by Jake Riley, but I guess the refs thought otherwise. Must not have had his feet planted, so that is the 5th foul for the Lakers this quarter. It does put the Moncton Badgers into bonus again late in the quarter, but it would have been a shooting foul regardless, as number 20 shot is successful. Badgers extend their lead, and it will be Connor Little and Jake Riley boxing out on this second attempt. Ball up, and that's good as well. So Lakers with 17 seconds to claw into this 4-point lead. Nice movement by McElwain, threading the needle. He goes in and just can't finish. Tough break. Here come Moncton on the quick counterattack. Dumped off to 11. 11 driving in. Goes high but can't convert. Back and forth, and McElwain will not get that shot off in time. Came close, but unfortunately will not go. So after 2, your score, Badgers 39, Lakers 35. Moncton attempting to pull away in that second quarter. Lakers staying with them. Still could be anyone's game as the favored Moncton Badgers go into the locker room up by 4. We'll take a break now and get back to you at the beginning of the second half. right, so thanks so much for tuning in to the second half of this U16 boys round-robin game here in the David McMullen Gymnasium. Before we get started, again, we'll just give a quick shout-out to our sponsors. Big thanks to Scott Pierce at RE/MAX East Coast Elite Realty and the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in the streams. We got a couple of young rookies up here in the booth, or the skybox rather, who I'm sure have lots of productive years of streaming ahead of them, so big thanks to both of them for joining in. Moncton has the ball first. They're up by 4, as that comes over to number 9 for a three-point shot attempt. It's no good, though, and Colby Cleghorn has it. Cleghorn with 13 points in the first half. He was tied with Ryan McElwain as the leading scorer for the Lakers. Lakers going to lean on both of those strong players if they want to get back into this thing. Here's number 9. Stuck on the perimeter. Three-point shot attempt. That was long by number 14, but he still puts it home. So it's Moncton who strikes first, and Finn Vautour already lined up to sub in. Here's McElwain now. Around to Cleghorn. Snatched that out of the hands of Connor Little. Not sure if that was a set play or not. And contested rebound. That's number 21 who gets it for Moncton. Wrestles it out of the hands of Cleghorn, but he comes back with speed. Good tenacity by Cleghorn, not giving up on the play to come back and stay focused. McElwain with a long two-point shot attempt. That goes out, but Cleghorn on the rebound. That one's no good, and Moncton has it. Here's number 6. Sorry, still don't have all those names and correct numbers, but Jake Riley says, thanks for the Easter gift. I'll take that. And goes up for 2. Still no good. Lakers still looking for their first points of this second half. Moncton with 3 already, looking to extend their now 7-point lead. Here's 14, stutter steps around, out to number 9 at the top of the circle. Back to 14, fakes the shot, moves around Herrero, gets a 2 off. It's no good though. Connor Little gets the rebound cleanly. Now he's up the left flank rather. And that's off the foot. As Finn Vautour is going to check in, Ryan McElwain will grab a breather. Not sure if he came off in the first quarter. First half even. But he'll grab a breather now. Moncton with the same starting 5. It's number 14, number 21, number 6, number 9, and other number 9. They have 2 number 9s, just noticing that now. And here's Finn Vautour. Vautour turning around, finds Herrero. Back over to Riley, to Cleghorn, who shoots for 3. That falls just short, and the Badgers have it. Here's number 6 over to one of the number 9s. He's going to shoot for 3. That one goes well over the net, though, and Connor Little wisely lets that fall out of bounds. Lakers will get clean possession here now. Moncton looking like a full-court press as they send defenders up. Just a quick double check with the referee, making sure he knows who's in and who's out. It's Badgers, a few players standing up on the sideline, but none of them coming in yet. Here's Cleghorn over the line. Dribbles around, trying to get by 2 defenders. Gets by 1, but not the other. That stood up nicely by number 6 for the Badgers. As this is passed over to number 9 in the corner. 21 on the rebound for Moncton, and it's good. 2 more points for the Badgers. Lakers still looking for their first. As Herrero comes up and over. Slowing down now, trying to get by the defender. Gets it to Connor Little. Fakes a shot, tries to drive in, doesn't like what he sees, but finds Herrero. Across the way to Jake Riley, who shoots for 3, and it's good. Jake Riley's on the board now. And that makes 6 of the 9 Lakers here today with points. Here's number 9, one of the number 9s for Moncton. That's good for 2. Long pass, almost picked off by Moncton, as both teams will change some personnel. For the Lakers coming on, it is Moorcraft, McElwain, and Nolan Smith. They will join Colby Cleghorn and Jake Riley. Cleghorn looking to put the ball in. Looking for McElwain, but it's picked off by number 5. McElwain trying to stay with him. Can't stop the shot, though. As Smith back to McElwain. McElwain looking around. Nice reverse to make some space. Still stuck. Turns and shoots from just inside the foul line. It's no good. And a little too aggressive on the defense there, I believe. Hold. We'll see which number. It is indeed the second on Ryan McElwain. First foul for either team in this quarter is get a pause in play. McElwain just tightening his shoelaces there. And here come the Badgers. Big thanks to our minor officials down there at the Don Fletcher minor officiating booth. It is Ali Sirwa on the scoreboard, Violet McDonald on the 24-second shot clock, and Luke Riley, grade 11 student, checking off all the boxes on the score sheet. Big thanks as well up here in the skybox. Delaney McElwain's pointing you in the right direction with that camera, and Aaliyah Nesteruk clicking all the right buttons on our on-stream scoreboard, rather. There's 3 points from Ethan Moorcraft. His third successful three-point shot of the night. Lakers really want to make sure they get their three-point shot going if they're going to claw back into this thing. And that will not help as Moncton responds with 3 of their own. Whistle now. I believe this is a timeout for the Lakers. We'll wait for the call, but indeed it is timeout by the home side. As with that three-point shot, Moncton has pulled ahead by 10. Came into the half up only by 4, so Lakers want to calm things down. Last time they called a timeout in the second quarter, Lakers went into it down by 9 and were able to claw back, score the next 8 points. So looking for a similar spark here. Our coaches Fletcher, Curtis, and Breed. Looks like Curtis is the one doing most of the talking right now. Squatted down, not sure if he's got a whiteboard in hand or just kind of motioning around. Brett Curtis, alumnus of Harvey High, of course. Not sure if he would have played on any of these BNB teams, but it would surprise me if he hadn't. Had quite a successful career over at Crandall as well, and is now back here teaching and coaching, giving back to the sport he loves, which of course you love to see. Big thanks to him and all the coaches on both sides. I've got the name Will Chin for the Moncton coaches. There are 2 coaches manning the bench, so at least one of those names is wrong, possibly the other one as well. But we thank both of them regardless. Obviously have coached these boys well, as Moncton 2-0 so far in league play. They are looking like the favorites to both make and win that 3 p.m. gold medal game. Lakers looking to at least stamp their ticket with a 4-point win or more here right now. McElwain dribbles around. Has Cleghorn at the perimeter. Cleghorn shoots for 3. That bounces out and Moncton has it, but Lakers still strong on the defense. And now Moncton comes up. Everyone kind of gets caught up. Ball dribbles out. Number 15 for 3. That will bounce out, and it's Nolan Smith contesting the rebound with the Moncton player wearing number 7. Moncton maintained possession, 14 seconds on the shot clock. So they make a couple changes in personnel. Number 20 and number 11 checking back into the game for Moncton. Out there for the Lakers, it's the same 5. Whistle now as number 7 will get a couple points and I believe a chance for one more. We'll wait for that to go up on the board. It could be, no, it is number 11. That is Nolan Smith's second. Here's number 7 now. Only one shot. Riley and Cleghorn are going to box out. And it's Cleghorn who goes up to get the rebound. Now he comes in with speed. Almost loses the ball, but gets a clear lane and just can't power it up over the rim to finish that. Here's Moncton with speed the other way. It's number 11. Really nice work to respond there for the Badgers. Good one-handed pass in by McElwain. Found Little at the side of the net. Lakers just can't punch it over the rim on that right side. Tough break as they've surrendered a few more points to Moncton now. Let them extend this lead. Passing out to 15. And now there's a foul. That's an aggressive defensive move. I believe that's going against number 11 of the Badgers. We'll wait till it goes on the board. But it is indeed his first. Plays with a lot of energy. Here's McElwain now going behind the back to try to get by the defender. Number 15 of Moncton with him all the way. But we got a whistle now, and Connor Little guilty of a travel, I believe. So Lakers surrender possession. Still looking for points coming out of the timeout. They trail by 14 now. Across to number 11. He goes up, and this time it's him who draws the foul. A few green jerseys in the vicinity. Let's see which one was the guilty party. Or which one got caught, at least. It's Jake Riley, his second. Lakers' third of the quarter as we're nearing the 6 minutes of time elapsed. First shot up by number 11. That'll rim around but will not fall in. So here's his second attempt. Little and Herrera looking to box out. Shot is up, and this time it's good. So Moncton now up by 15. Here's McElwain, and falling down, the defender taking him out from behind, but Cleghorn was there to secure the ball. Only 12 seconds on the shot clock, and this time McElwain guilty of a travel trying to drive through those defenders. And Hudson Mason and Finn Vautour are going to check into the game. McElwain and Riley are going to grab a breather. And ball poked out. So Cleghorn, I think he's a little surprised with how that went, but Moncton will maintain possession. And here's a three-point attempt from Moncton. It's no good. Hudson Mason, grade 8 student, has that rebound. As we mentioned, Lakers with a young team. Here's Connor Little. Nice move, slowing down to center himself and get the best shooting position to for sure get those 2 points. And there's 2 more on the board for the grade 10 starter. Moncton responds with 2 of their own. And here's Colby Cleghorn now. Cleghorn driving through. Ball is up. And here's Moncton on the response. That's 2 points. Let's see. Yep. 2 points with a chance for another. Lakers' 4th foul of the quarter. So after going into bonus in the first quarter, Lakers have been losing the foul game. That's the 3rd against Ryan McElwain. Didn't see him come back. Yeah, no, that's not right. He's not in. So that's not against McElwain. Not sure who it is against, but we'll keep track of that. Moncton turns 1 into 2. You don't love to see that. As Cleghorn looks to respond with 3, that goes wide out. Lakers getting a little desperate now. As it'll be the Moncton Badgers starting the counterattack. Here's number 5. Cleghorn with them all the way. Pick set by number 7 nicely. 20 trying to drive around. Herrera. Marcos keeping his hands up in good defensive position, but it's number 7 on the rebound. As here's Cleghorn over to Herrera. Driving through, passing outside, and we got a whistle as Herrera goes down. 11 almost goes down over him, but picks him up. Number 15, the guilty party. That's the 3rd against number 15 of Moncton. Only 2nd of the quarter, though, is a little something on the court there. Not sure what that was. Maybe a rock in someone's shoe. As Cleghorn with a long 3-point shot attempt. And that's no good. 15 guilty of a travel here. So Lakers will get the ball back. And here's Cleghorn. Looking across for Finn Vautour. Vautour pauses, moves around. He's tripped up though, and looks like he hit his head hard on the way down. So we'll hope he gets up well, and I think he's okay. He gets up, kind of shakes it off, and he'll go to the sideline. And Ryan McElwain will tap in to replace him. Still not sure who that foul was, as he almost got his 3rd foul from the bench. Not sure which Laker got a phantom foul, but either way, McElwain not a player you want fouled out. So keep an eye on that, and hopefully nothing comes of it. Here's Moncton over the line, finding number 15, and ball dribbles away. Lakers come away without giving up any points. Here's Herrero now. Herrero driving around, pass whipped around to McElwain in the corner. McElwain goes for three, it's no good. Mason can't secure the rebound, and here's Moncton now. It's a 2-on-1. Cleghorn driving back with speed. Connor Little now providing defense, and now it's a third attempt, but I believe that's going to be a foul on Connor Little. It's number 11 going up multiple times. Finally caught some contact, and we'll let it go up on the board. It is indeed the second foul against Connor Little, but the fifth against the Lakers. So for the second consecutive quarter, they put Moncton into bonus. This time they got some time to use it. Alright, sorry about that. We lost connection on our in-house scoreboard. Looks like the Wi-Fi's playing some tricks on us, but with 1:14 left to play, Lakers trail 43-55 or 56, I believe. They're going to try to claw back into this thing. And here's McElwain now dribbling around the side. He shoots for three. That's no good. Moncton has it. Less than a minute to play now. They're still up by 12. And let's make that 57. It is indeed 57-43 for the Badgers. 49 seconds on the clock. Here's Cleghorn. Cleghorn driving through a couple of defenders, and he does. Puts up two. And now the Badgers slow things down. 40 seconds left to play. 45-57 is your score. Ball almost tipped away through the legs of Cleghorn, and now a couple of players dribbling around for it. It's number 11 who gets it through the triple team, but we've got a whistle and a foul called. It'll be against the Lakers. Yeah, looks like it was actually against McElwain this time, and it is really his third foul, so we'll put that one up. And yeah, they're finally figuring out that Moncton was indeed in bonus, so number 11 goes to the line. First shot up, and it's good. See the second shot now. Riley and Herrero are going to look to box out. No need, though, as the second shot is good as well. That's 59-43 as Moncton is really pulled away in this third quarter. Here's Nolan Smith looking to bite into the lead. 20 seconds left. Herrero dribbling around. Back to Nolan Smith in the perimeter. Smith shooting. That three-point shot attempt falls short, and now with 11 seconds left, it's Moncton. Number 11 has got one man to beat. Stops short to put the ball up. Herrero has it. 3 seconds left. Over to Cleghorn. Cleghorn shoots a long shot, and that's no good. Couple bodies went down, no call. As heading in to the fourth quarter, it is Lakers 45, Moncton 59. They have their work cut out for them if they want to make this gold medal game. We'll take a quick break and have a look at this scoreboard. All right, here's the fourth quarter, and apologies, we had the score wrong. It's actually 69 for the Badgers and only 45, although 47 now, off of those 2 points by, I believe, Marcos Herrero. So Lakers definitely have their work cut out for them, as that's not a 14-point lead, that's a 24-point lead, and they were only down by 4 as Moncton had an excellent quarter. Here's Cleghorn looking to bite into it. Lakers can still get back into this thing, but they're going to have to go fast as, Ryan McElwain telegraphing the call there. Lakers will get the ball as it's back to the same starting 5, and this time Moncton will call a timeout there first. All right. Report from the team medical staff. Dr. Vautour says that Finns should be doing okay. He is on the bench, which you like to see, of course. And we'll take this stoppage in play to shout out our sponsors as well. Big thanks to Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Elite Realty and the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in the streams, which is very important. Volleyball season, we're going to have, I think, 6 teams if you count the JV, the senior, and the middle school level. Possibly 7 or 8 if middle school gets a big turnout. So we really do need lots of bodies up here in the booth. We appreciate all the volunteers who spend time covering these games, even if it's just 1 or 2 a season. Those add up, and the more people here, the more it can allow us to do. As we really appreciate Delaney McElwain and Leah Nesteruk stepping up today. It did allow us to do commentary as opposed to just a silent stream. Coming back out for the Lakers, it is the same starting 5 in Herrero, Riley, Cleghorn, Little, and McElwain. It will be Little getting the ball on the sidelines. For Moncton, the same starting 5 as well. Number 21, number 14, number 6, and both number 9s in the gold jerseys. Here's Cleghorn providing some defense. And now Moncton brings the ball over with speed. Just a turn and shoot for 3 points. Moncton, player just liked his shot chances. Didn't connect, though. As Herrero looking to respond with 3 of his own. That goes out, but Cleghorn battling for the rebound. And now he'll draw a foul. Nice battle by number 6, grade 10 student for the Lakers. And that's number 14's first foul of the morning. Here's Cleghorn now. First shot is up, but that is no good. So he was a perfect 4 for 4 before that shot. He is now up to 4 for 5. Second shot is good. So Cleghorn now up to 16 points this morning. Ball comes out to number 21 on the perimeter. 9 swung around to the other number 9 in the corner. He shoots for 3, and that's successful. Moncton just continuing to extend their lead here. No let up from the Badgers, but there's an aggressive play on defense. I think that's number 14 again. So no fouls in the first 3 quarters, but here quite quickly in the fourth, getting 2 with less than a minute and a half elapsed. Here's Herrero to McElwain. McElwain stopping short. Herrero with a nice pick, but Moncton has some backup. Here's Connor Little. Back to Jake Riley. Riley turns, spins, looks around, finding Little, who's moved around to the other corner now. McElwain driving in, shooting from just outside the key. It's no good. Connor Little has the rebound, though. Little looking back out to Riley. Swung around, but no shot off as the 24-second shot clock had elapsed. The rim was not hit on any of those shot attempts. First time we've seen either team kind of successfully defend for 24 seconds. Long pass into number 6. Now he looks in for 21. Out to 9 in the corner. Back around to 6. He shoots for a long 3-point shot attempt. That rims out. Herrero trying to get there with speed, as does Cleghorn. But Moncton maintains possession from the ground now. A bit of a melee. Here's number 6 coming in. Really nice movement in transition. Number 6 just scooping and putting that up. And here's Cleghorn looking to respond. Can't get around the defender. Too many gold jerseys. Here's Riley now. Outside to McElwain. McElwain elects to pass across to Cleghorn, who's going to shoot for three. That's no good, but Connor Little has the rebound. Nice work in motion by Little coming in to get that. Here's McElwain, and this time it's good. There's 3 more points, and he's up to 16 as well, tied with Colby Cleghorn for the team lead in scoring. They need a lot more of those. Trailing by, I believe, 23. Thank you, Delaney. Well, I know no one taught you French, but at least someone taught you math. Connor Little getting 3 points from the corner. This Lakers biting into this, and now we've got a foul called. Cleghorn coming in a little too aggressively on defense. And, yep, that will be against number 6. Oh, no, number 1. Okay. Jake Riley. Didn't see him mixed up in there, but guess that's my bad. Here's number 9 in the corner again. He scored a couple times from there, but this time it's no good. Herrero has the rebound and finds McElwain all alone beside the net. There's 2 more. So Lakers starting to build a bit of momentum here. And now, disrupting some passes. Offensive player goes down, and is that a foul? Okay. All right, didn't think that would be a foul, but I guess that is. 4th foul against McElwain. Not a position you want to be in. He's still out there right now. As number 6 for Moncton, driving in, bounce around. That was a nice bounce pass inside to number 9 for the Badgers. Really good see there from the Moncton players, and this is picked off by number 6. Just one man to beat. Stop short again with the nice pass, but now there's a foul call. And Herrero, I believe, is the guilty party. We'll wait for it to go up on the board. It is indeed. Marcos is first, but the team's 3rd in this 4th quarter. Still over 6 minutes left to play as Ethan Moorcraft's going to check in. Marcos will grab a breather. Couple shot attempts here from number 9, one of the number 9s of Moncton. First shot is successful, so Riley and Little will try to box out on this second shot. False step there by Moncton, but that might have negated the attempt, so I think it did. Yeah, Moncton players kind of smiling. They're in a position they can afford to make those kinds of mistakes, though. Lakers certainly cannot. Here's Little looking to respond with 3. That falls short and bounces out. Moncton's just going to let that go out of bounds as Lakers will put a couple young guns out there. Hudson Mason, Nolan Smith, 2 grade 8 players checking into the game. Jack Gillespie in grade 8 also on the roster. He may have played yesterday, I'm not sure. But he's not here today, so Lakers with only 9 players so far. Whistle now as must have gone out of bounds here on the short side. We have a great view of 90% of the court, but not the little strip of sideline just underneath the skybox. So, unfortunately, can't really get a good view there. Here's Moorcraft now to McElwain, top of the circle. McElwain shoots for 3, and it's good. That puts McElwain at 21 points here this morning. Passed around to number 9. Over to 6'9" in the corner, his favorite spot. It pays off again as the teams trade 3-point attempts and successes, rather. Here's Hudson Mason. 3 points for the young guy in grade 8. Lakers are going to have to get a few more of those and prevent them as well. That's the trouble, is every time they score, Moncton responds well. They can score in tight. They can score from afar. They can score from behind the back, as we just saw. Lakers really in tough against this strong Moncton Badger squad. Down 21 here as we near the halfway point of this 4th quarter. Here's Ryan McElwain turning and shooting. That goes right in the hands of the Badgers. As here they come with speed the other way. Can't power it up over as Moncton gets ready for a full unit swap. Looks like I think they're just doing 2 5-man units in each half of the quarter. as it will be number 7, number 5, number 15, number 20, and number 11 out there for the Badgers. Lakers with only 9 players don't have that luxury of 2 full units. Their substitutions are going to be a little more piecemeal. Hudson Mason corrals that pass, bounces out and gets 3. So there's 3 more for the Lakers. You like to see some of these young guys coming alive. As ball passed inside, and yep, that's definitely a foul. I think I heard the smack from up here. Not sure against whom. There are a lot of jerseys in the area. Looks like it is Nolan Smith who will commit the foul here. 2 shots for number 7 now as Smith and Cleghorn get ready to box out. Not on this one though. First shot is successful, but now they will get that attempt, and looks like Herrera ready to substitute in at the next whistle. It's number 7. First shot was good. Shot is up, and it's good, so we'll get the whistle in the sub. Cleghorn's going to grab a breather. Herrera back in. So Smith over to McElwain. McElwain already using every trick in the book to gain a few extra seconds. Time is not on the Lakers' side. As calling for some movement, here's Mason. Elects to shoot 3 again. That one's no good though, and Moncton has the rebound. Looking up ahead for a pass threading the needle between a couple defenders. 15 was all alone behind. But unfortunately for the Badgers, that will not connect, and Lakers have it now with a long pass of their own. Here's Morecraft. Comes right outside of the 3-point line, shoots, and fakes the shot. This time he'll drive in, shoot from just inside the key, and that one falls short as well. Ooh, nice little fake attempt by number 5, faking the pass out and then driving past the defender. Got a decent shot off, but couldn't connect. McElwain going up, this time goes over the net. So neither team scoring on these good attempts. Here's a decent look for number 11, and it goes in. Morecraft now is going to bring the ball up. Dribbles around, back outside to Smith. Smith will shoot 3. That's no good. Lakers maybe getting a bit too predictable with a little over 3 minutes left to play. Moncton knows they need the points, and that's the quickest way to get them, but also easy to defend if you know what's coming. Here's McElwain, 2 more. As we hit the 3-minute mark, and Moncton really going to slow some things down. They've earned the right to use the clock as a weapon, and they will. Number 5 for 3, and that's good. Just another dagger in the back for the Lakers. As here's Morecraft responding with 3 of his own. 12 points for Ethan Morecraft off the strength of 4 3-point shots. As number 20 looking to respond. Moncton has the rebound. Here's 15 for 3. That's no good, but we got a foul called in tight. And not sure if that's goal. Oh, no, it was goal. Number 11. Second foul of the morning. Third foul for the team in this quarter. Ball tipped away by number 11. Nice bit of redemption on the interception there. And he looks to go up. Ooh, hits the ground hard. And I believe Morales a little too aggressive on that defense. Yep, that is indeed second foul against Marcos Herrero, but the 5th against Lakers. So for the 3rd consecutive quarter, with lots of time on the clock, they put their opponents into bonus. Not a great situation. First shot is up and good for number 11. Second shot now, Smith and Herrero will box out. Unnecessary though. So 11 goes 2 for 2 from the foul line at that trip. Here's McElwain now. Looking inside for Herrero. Herrero turns and shoots. That goes right into the hands of number 5. Ball batted away by Ryan McElwain. Gets it to Nolan Smith. Smith looking across the way to his fellow grade 8 player, Hudson Mason. Mason's going to put up 2. Smith and Mason, a few years of playing together, just finished a middle school season where they would have run that play quite a few times, so that chemistry paying off. Not sure about these Moncton players. They could be drawn from a lot of different schools. They could be a club that has played together all year. Really, you never know with these big city teams. As that ball, Moncton looking behind, but instead gets it to Nolan Smith. McElwain all alone, but can't finish. Been a few of those missed opportunities for the Lakers, and those are going to haunt you. McElwain runs right into the defender, but maintains possession of the ball. Good composure by the grade 9 player. And here's Nolan Smith now. Smith to Herrero. Herrero windmilling around and gets past the defender. There's two more. 74-92 is your score now as we're in the final minute of play. Here's number 5. Lakers are going to surrender this one. Moncton puts another couple up on the board, and we'll finish out here. Marcos. Still at least a possession. Don't think Lakers have the time to dribble it out. They're going to have to play at least a couple more. And now here's Moncton. 31 seconds. Yeah, still really not in dribble out territory. Just eating up clock now, although, no, maybe I'm wrong. No, I guess they will dribble it out. Even though they probably can't really, well, I guess they're going to have to shoot attempt at some point. There's 11, and now Lakers have it. Now we will see the dribble out. As it's less than 10 seconds on the clock, we'll get the applause. So Lakers give the Badgers the most trouble they've had at this U16 tournament so far, but Moncton will still win handily. 94-24, or sorry, to 74. My apologies. 20-point gap is your final score. So Moncton will improve to 3-0. They have punched their ticket to the gold medal game. Lakers fall to 1-2. They would need, no, you know what? Even if by some miracle Hampton falls to River Valley, Lakers did lose the head-to-head game, which I imagine would be the first tiebreaker. So Lakers are going to play again at 1:15. I don't think we'll cover that game for you here. But thanks for tuning in, and one last thank you to all the folks working behind the scenes to make the game possible. Big thanks to coaches from Moncton. Will Chin may be one of their names, but there are two of them down there, and we thank both of them. Big thanks as well to Lakers coaches Brett Curtis, Christian Breed, and athletic director and tournament organizer Michael Fletcher. He's talking now. So congratulations to the players of the game from both teams. For the Lakers, number 6, Colby Cleghorn. And we did get one of the names for the Moncton Badgers. He was on my list at number 4, but he was wearing number 21. Very strong player up tight. It was David Olatunji, grade 10 player. So congratulations to the Badgers. Congrats to the Lakers on a well-fought game as well. And thanks to our minor officials, Ali Sierwa, Violet McDonald, and Luke Riley. Thanks up here in the booth as well to Delaney McElwain, who was working the camera, and Aaliyah Nestoruk on the scoreboard. Thanks so much.